Hi, I'm Sean Gannon, and this is Minute Math, and today we're learning about absolute extrema.
Minute Math, when you need help you use Minute Math.
We're given this problem right here, y equals a 5x plus 25 to the 1/3 power, and we want to find the points of absolute minima and maxima on our interval from -2 to 2, and it's a closed interval. First thing I want to do is find my derivative, f prime of x here, and we're using the power rule and chain rule. 1/3 comes down, and we have a 5x plus 25 here, and the exponent gets subtracted by 1, and so we have a -2/3 here. Multiply that by the derivative of the inside, which is just a 5. From there, let's go simplify this. F prime of x is equal to, well, 1 times 5 is 5 in the numerator, and the denominator is just 3. And then we have 2/3 comes down, with the positive exponent in the denominator. And so that 5x plus 25 is squared, but we also want to take the third root of the whole thing. Okay? Alright, so now we want to find our critical values. And this happens when we're undefined or when it's equal to 0. Well, really the only thing happens when our denominator is equal to 0, which makes it undefined. So let's find out where that happens. 3 third root of a 5x plus 25 squared equals 0. Well, luckily, right off the bat, divide both sides by 3, cancels out. 0 divided by 3 is just 0. If I raise both to the third power here, like this, what are we left with? 5x plus 25 squared equals 0. Take the square root of both sides, same thing. That's the beautiful thing about 0, which is 0 a lot. So 5x plus 25 equals 0. Subtract a 25 to both sides, and 5x equals a -25. Divide both sides by 5, and we have x equals a -5 right there. So before we get hog wild and deal with -5, notice that it's outside of our interval. And it's outside of our interval, so we can't really use it. After all that work, it was pointless. So now we just need to test the endpoints of our interval here. Okay? So the endpoints of our interval, we have f of a -2, and that comes out to be, plugged into our original equation, our 3 square root of 15, and f of a +2 on our interval is 3 square root of 35. Okay? So now we have, well, 3 square root of 35 is larger than 3 square root of 15, and so our absolute maxima is at 3 square root of 35, and absolute minima is 3 square root of 15. So we write as a coordinate point, our absolute minimum is the coordinate point -2, comma, 3 square root of 15, and our absolute maximum is the coordinate point 2, comma, 3 square root of 35. And that is our final answer. I hope this video was helpful for you, and if it was, please subscribe to this YouTube channel and like this video. This helps us make more free math lessons for you and for everyone else. So as always, thanks for watching.
Minute Math, when you need help you use Minute Math.